Jai Hind. Here is trigonometric problem. Sin square 60 plus 2 tan 45 minus cos square 30. So in this type of problem, we need first value of sin 60, then tan 45, then cos 30. So we know that in trigonometric table, previously we have made sin value of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. So for these values, we write 0 whole number, start from whole number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put square root sign on these number, and last step is we write in upon 2. This is the value of sine table. So there is not sine, there is tan also, cos also. How we obtain cos? For cos, we write this value on other side. So here we write, because sine and cos are complementary. So 0 degree sine is equal to 90 degree cos, or 90 degree sine is equal to 0 degree cos. This value, then next is this, then next is this, then next is this, and this is in last. Now tan. Tan is nothing but sine upon cos. Tan is nothing but sine upon cos. So this is 0, this is 1. So 0 upon 1, 0. Then square root 1 is 1. 1 upon 2 is here. And root 3 by 2. So when we divide, second term become reciprocal, and after simplifying we get 1 by root 3. Then same value divide same value, we get 1. And root 3 upon 2 divide 1 upon 2, we get root 3. And there is 0. So any number upon 0, we get infinite. So among these, we need sin 60. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Tan 45, tan 45, and cos 30. These value we required. So plugging the value, sin square 60, it means we square of this number, root 3 by 2 square. So root 3 square means 3, and 2 square is 4. And tan 45, we get 1. And next is cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. After getting this value, we plugging here. So 3 by 4 plus 2 into 1 minus cos square 30. So it becomes 3 by 4. Taking LCM 4. So 3. 2 upon 1 is there. So it multiply by numerator denominator 4. We get 8. Therefore minus 3. Plus 3 minus 3 cancel out. We get 8 upon 4. That is nothing but 2. Either we can say plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 cancel out. We get only 2. So 2 is the answer of this question. Next our question is cos 1 degree into cos 2 degree into cos 3 degree into dash 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 cos 120 degree. How we know this value? Since we know that cos 1 degree, cos 2 degree, and cos 3 degree, in this way these are going, and in between there is cos 90 degree, and then cos 91. In this way we get in the last cos 120 degree. There is cos. So since we know that cos 90 degree is 1 or 0, so when we see, we get in table of cos 90 degree is 0. So cos 90 is 0. So in the middle there is multiply 0. It means cos 1 degree, cos 2 degree, cos 3 degree. So in the middle there is somewhere in there is 0 multiply. In the last there is cos 120 degree. So 0 number multiply any number, we get 0. So this is the answer of this question. In the same way, there is another question can form cos 1 degree, cos 2 degree, cos 3 degree, dash dash dash, cos 179 degree into cos 180 degree. In this question, there is also in between, there is cos 90 degree. So what we do, we plugging the value of cos 90. What is cos 90 value? Cos 90 value is 0 degree. So 0 multiply any number, we get 0. Isn't it? Yes. So finally we get answer 0. Here is another question. Here is given sin alpha minus beta equal to 1 by 2 and cos alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 2. Find alpha beta. So in this problem, we use table of trigonometry. In table of trigonometry, sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Isn't it? When we look the table, we get sin 30 equal to 1 by 2. So we compare both side and we remove sin. So we get alpha minus beta equal to 30 degree. Second equation is cos alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 2 and cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is written as cos 60. Comparing both sides here again, we can say alpha plus beta is equal to 60 degree. So we generate two equations. Alpha minus beta equal to 30. Alpha plus beta equal to 60. Add both equation. We get 2 alpha. Beta beta cancel after addition. 30 plus 60 90. It gives us alpha equal to 90 upon 2 45. And alpha after getting 45, so we get from alpha plus beta equal to 60 degree equation. So alpha is 45, it will give us beta. So beta will be 60 minus 45, that is 15 degree. So finally we get alpha and beta. Alpha 45, beta 15. This is the final answer. So here another question. Given that sin alpha equal to 1 by 2, cos beta equal to 1 by 2. Find alpha plus beta. So in this question, there is given 1 by 2. So in 1 by 2 in sin table, we know already sin 30 is 1 by 2 in from the table. So comparing will give alpha equal to 30 degree. Similarly, cos beta is given 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 in cos is cos 60 degree. So that will give us comparison beta equal to 60 degree. Question is asking find alpha plus beta. Therefore after getting alpha and beta, we can say alpha plus beta is alpha is 30, beta is 60. So 30 plus 60 90 degree. So alpha plus beta equal to 90 degree. That is final answer. Another question, if sin a plus b is equal to cos a minus b equal to root 3 by 2, find cot a. There is given sin a plus b equal to root 3 by 2 and cos A minus B, it is also given root 3 by 2. So since we know that in sine, root 3 by 2 value we obtained at 60 degree. So it is equal to sine 60 degree. So that will give us A plus B equal to 60 degree. And cos A minus B is equal to, it is given also root 3 by 2, that is cos 30 degree. So comparison, it will give us A minus B equal to 30 degree. Therefore, two equation we generate, A plus B equal to 60, A minus B equal to 30. Adding both equation, we cancel out B. So A plus A 2A equal to 90 degree. It will give us, dividing both side by 2, A equal to 90 upon 2, 45 degree. After getting A, first equation says A plus B equal to 60 degree. So after getting A equal to 45, we can say B 45 plus B equal to 60 degree. That will give us B equal to 60 minus 45, 15 degree. So after getting A and B, question is asking find cot 2A. Cot 2A. So A value we obtained 45 degree. So 2 into 45 we need. So 2 into 45 is 90 degree. Cot 90 degree is can be obtained by 1 upon 10 90. Reciprocal of 10 is called cot. So we can write cot 90 is 1 upon 10 90. 10 90 is infinite. So 1 upon infinite is equal to 0. Answer is 0. Reciprocal of infinite, answer is 0.